Chains of trying to move people around. Part of what you're trying to do is create openings for yourself, but how they react may dictate what you end up having to do. Does that make sense? So, John's on top. I get my great out the back position. I start making my frame. He sits out and ruins it. Okay, so I hit that pop. I get my elbow back, and now I'm creating let's rotate a little bit. I'm creating a frame with this arm. I'm not just grabbing onto him to try and throw him over top of me. All right, I'm trying to attach that arm to his hip so that when I get my nice big bridge, he stays attached to my arm so I can keep him away from me. I don't want to just grab and throw him because now this arm is in danger, my top arm is in danger, and if he just flops through it, I'm going to catch an elbow or a knee in the face, and he ends up in an even worse position. All right, now I got to start all over again. So I want to use that elbow to create space. Now in a perfect world, I bridge, he comes with me, and I can come underneath. Right? But if I can't get that top arm out, like you just saw, he's heavy on that top arm, and it's hard for me to swim that one, I'm going to switch to the other one, and I'm going to ghost. Alright? So just like when we're in our side control, whatever underhook is easier to get is the direction I'm going to go. And if he follows me in, I can start looking for triangles, I can start looking to wrap him up in my guard and things like that. Okay? The third situation you'll sometimes get, Andrew, I think this is what you guys were running into, is when I build that frame and I start sitting out, he slides away from me and I spit right in his eye. Okay? This is great for me because even though he's still on top, remember how he was keeping his butt behind him as a post? Now it's easy for me to drive him up. So by creating that space with my frame and sliding him away, I'm taking away that post he had behind him with his hips. Okay? And then it's easy for me to shrimp out and come up on top. Okay? So I want you guys to slow it down a little bit and try and work through each of those situations. Person on top, one of them, you're just going to lay on top of his arms. So we end up in this position. Okay? And this is where I'm going to swim, shoot out, come out to his back or to our dog fight, whichever we end up with. Okay? Second situation. He's heavy, laying heavy on that top arm, so I can't take it away. And I'm going to go to the bottom underhook and then walk myself out. Okay. Third, I got him up. He slides away. That's fine. I shrimp, and thread the needle. So just give those a shot. Once you get comfortable with them, all right, and you understand kind of the feeling, because that's really what it is. It's a feeling. I can tell you how it feels to me. But you're the one that's going to have to figure out, okay, all the weight's on my left arm. I can't swim it underneath. That's what you guys were running into. All right? That means that your other underhook should be heavy, or should be easier. But I got to have that frame with that bottom arm. I'm not just holding on to it. Questions? Give it a shot. Oh,
what are all the options again?
One. I bridge him up. He stays on top of me, and I can swim my top underhook. All right? His knees are going to be on the ground most likely for this option. Okay? If he's sprawled out in this position, so his knees are off the ground, that means this top underhook's going to be heavy. If I try to swim it, he's going to squish it. You see? So instead, he's holding his own weight up with his feet so I can swim my other underhook. I can come around. Okay? Third one, he slides away. So as I bridge out, he starts sliding his hip to the ground. Now he's got nothing back here behind him, and I just shrimp away. Suppress on his frame. But again, I'm never losing that top frame, and I'm regaining the bottom frame that he took away by hitting his scarf. Hey, Travis. 1, 2, 3.